See, it's like I never went away at all, is it? This is part 3 of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Straight on with the next job then. Probably best if I uncover the C question marks before I set off. I thought I saw a flying saucer then. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video. Did I see a flying saucer at the top of the screen? A flying saucer? I haven't been drinking tonight, honest. I think there's a floating, I can see a floating manhole cover. Suspended in the air as well.
You're on the air with Linda Moulton Howe.
Here we go.
Dark Matter. Hello.
How you, sir? How dare you? You know who this is, Mr. Bell?
Oh my God. I do. And why would you pick this moment to call? Hold on, Linda. I've got to deal with this.
Well, I picked this moment because I'm calling you out. This is J.C. Wilson III, God's 10 stars, 10 stars, 10 stars. You're on the war against media pornography. And I don't know what you're pulling, Mr. Bell. You're supposed to be retired, you see. You're retired, and I prayed against you to have you removed from the airwaves. And you are hereby, what is it, a Social Security scam? What are you, double dipping? Is that what's going on?
What's going on? Anyway, J.C., I get the feeling that probably you're under stress because of your family breakup situation.
Oh, don't you mock me about Edna Pringle. I know you're Edna.
So where is Edna? Tell me, where's Edna?
I'm hot on the trail, and I followed all the way up to the Rockies, to west of the Rockies, east of the Rockies, and south of the border. I'll find you. Believe me, Mr. Bell, you're trying to change the subject, though, Mr. Bell. What you're doing, I know what you're up to.
You're under strain. You're under strain.
I'm affecting a citizen's arrest against you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't hold use against you in the court of God. You hear me?
Oh, JC, of all times that you could show up.
When you've got this willful woman on who just will not stop her flap trap, if you could tell her to take a breath, well, I impart wisdom. But what I'm trying to do is affect the citizen's arrest on you. Turn yourself in immediately, Mr. Bell. I know
here you go. Slap them on. Take me away.
Yeah, that's right. And you're using the Soviet satellite system, which you were so proud of.
The Soviet satellites. All right, that's it, JC. Some other time. Goodbye. The Soviet satellite system. It just so happens, folks, that the Sirius system of satellite coverage, which is unique, brilliant, was invented. He got something right out of all this by the Soviets, actually. This great Circle 8 these satellites go in. Of all things. All right, let's try a real call. You are on the air with Linda Moulton Howe. Hello. Dark Matter, you're on the air. Hi.
Yeah, hey Art, how you doing?
Okay, sir.
I got a quick story. I was in California, and I was basically babysitting my mom's apartment. She had taken a week vacation to Las Vegas.
Right.
And I was laying on the couch watching TV, and she had a big mirror on the mantle above the fireplace. And I had the sliding glass door shut, you know, there was no wind, and the mirror like flew off about 3 or 4 feet, and it shattered with the mirror facing up, and it scared the heck out of me. And I called my mom in Vegas, and I said, hey, you know, the mirror just fell off, and she had gotten woken up, you know, I basically at the same time hearing footsteps walking across, you know, by her bed, you know, so it's a weird thing at the same time, because I called her 30 seconds after the mirror had crashed. You know what I mean? And I figure, if there was any wind, the mirror would have just went straight down off the mantle.
So what do you think it was?
I don't know. I spoke to a lady who does paranormal investigations, and she was saying that a lot of spirits are using mirrors as a portal.
Right.
And I was like, well, why would they break it?
I wonder.
Anyway,
I wonder what it is about a mirror that lends itself to paranormal occurrences. That's a very interesting question, actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And I've stayed at her house before, and it's just a small one-bedroom apartment, And in the hallway between her room to the bathroom, I've seen, dark figures shoot across the little entrance to get into the hallway, the little doorway. So I don't know what it was, but it's weird that crashed. And then I called her, and she got woken up by footsteps walking by her bed, and there was nobody there. So it scared me, so I couldn't go to sleep.
I understand completely. Thank you. What is it? I'm sure somebody out there can help with this. What is it about mirrors, even staring into them, that seems to heighten the paranormal possibilities? Anybody have any ideas? I suppose we could talk about looking into your own soul, self-examination. I really don't know, but there is something about mirrors, isn't there? Somebody out there.
Oh dear, it looks like somebody's had an accident.
Something about a mirror. And I'm trying to remember. Over the years, I've interviewed people about this, and there is something about a mirror, and I know one of you will come up with it. I can't recall it just offhand. Dark Matter, you're on the air.
How you doing, Art?
Doing fine, sir.
First of all, I want to say Roswell's.
Thank you.
First-time caller, long-time listener, and I just want to say thank you so much for choosing to come back on the air. You made my nights complete now.
Okay, thank you. That's Roswell's.
I found it fascinating. The guy called about the mirror.
Right.
I had an incident my wife and I did at the house we bought here probably about a year and a half ago. We was up in the bedroom, and about 1 o'clock in the morning, we're just laying in bed, getting ready to go to sleep, and something sounded like it was wiggling the door on the closet.
Yes.
And I sat up in the bed, and I looked at that, and I was like, looked at her, and said, "You hear that?" She goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "What in the world?" And it just kept wiggling, and I was getting ready to get out of bed to go see what it was, and my wife grabs me, and she goes, No. I says, "Well, something's obviously in there. I don't know what, but anyway, the door just opened. Door handle opened, and I was just, I was flabbergasted by it. I was just like, what, And anyways, we had a mirror, one of those long rectangle mirrors she does, on that door. And just as that door opened, that mirror cracked. And
I wonder what it is about mirrors. Do you have any thoughts? There's something that has to do with paranormal and mirrors. I don't know what it is.
I don't either. The gal I talked to, a paranormal specialist, she said that, she said basically the same thing. She says, I can't quite describe it, but she says, I believe that they use like some sort of like a portal for it, And my wife and I are, this just happened roughly, I would say, 3 weeks ago. And we just kind of been tossing around because she's like, I really like to come over to your house and do some, EVPs and stuff like that, And my wife's just kind of like, I just particularly don't.
How come I just passed a sign that said France on it?
I was like, I think it'd be cool just
to find out. It's supposed
to
be in Romania.
I guess it would. I really don't know. Here's a way to think about it. EVPs are creepy. I'm sorry, but there's no other right way to put it. They're creepy. When you hear a voice, a disembodied voice, coming out of a recorder of any sort, it's creepy. If you heard that, well, this was recorded in a graveyard, it's really creepy. If you heard, "This is recorded here in your house," then it's creepy to the point of, hey, let's think about moving. So I wouldn't really want to hear an EVP from my house. Thank you very much. How about the rest of you? Any thoughts on that?
Perfect timing. Just doing a time check here. I haven't quite reached half an hour on this one, but it's getting close. So I've had no further game crashes, and this is coming up to the end of part 3 now. So I don't know if this will help or not, but it may have helped. But after downloading and installing these Euro Truck Simulator 2 mods, I just went ahead and played it. And then I had the crash. But after the crash, I used my defragmentation program on my hard drive to... I noticed quite a lot of the SCS files had a lot of fragmentation about them. So I defragged them. And I haven't had a crash since. So... maybe that's got something to do with it, I'm not sure. But anyway, this concludes part 3. And I will stop the recording and then immediately start it again, and it'll be like I never went away. Part 4 is next.